Hello, this is Billy Cora from the Nostalgia Mall, and today we're going to be doing some more modern computer stuff because I feel like we probably need some more of that on this channel. What we have right here is my everyday daily driver laptop, my workhorse laptop, the Lenovo ThinkPad T530 that I got for Christmas this past year. Has a Core i5 in it, Ivy Bridge, 2.6 gigahertz I believe, has 8 gigs of RAM, a 180 gig Intel SSD, and on the side here in place of an optical drive is a 500 gig hard drive for storage. And it's a wonderful, wonderful laptop. I've never had a single issue with it. But today we're going to be removing the regular SSD in here, and we're going to be replacing it with this little thing. This is a mSATA SSD, a Samsung branded one. I believe it's like 128 gigabytes. Not the biggest one in the world, but you know, I really don't need that much storage as long as I have as long as I keep the hard drive for storage. And once we do this, we'll be able to move this 500 gig hard drive into the regular hard drive slot on this computer, and I'll be able to put my optical drive back in here, which will be really nice. So I've got to figure out how to install this. Hopefully it's not too invasive. There's really no instructions online, it seems, other than a video I found on YouTube where it's what's it called? Where it's in a different language, but maybe we'll figure it out. But anyway, let's get the camera on the tripod and start taking this apart. Okay, let's get started. First thing, let's get my chair position, and we'll take the battery out. Go. Now, let me refer to this video. I have it muted, but okay, battery is out. Okay, looks like we need to take, let me turn it around. I need to take this store off. And don't steal my Windows 7 product key. I believe this is where the RAM goes. One of the sticks anyway. There's two 4 gig sticks. I think the other one must be under the keyboard. Okay, what do we need to do next? Okay, looks like we need there's a screw right here that we need to take out. And this uses Phillips screws, by the way. So they're good. There we go. Alright, that's kind of a long one, so we need to make sure that doesn't go anywhere. Alright. Looks like the video is having us take out the keyboard. So I guess we'll do that. Strip the screw. Let me get a better screwdriver. Okay, I think I got it now. I guess we'll just let them drop out in a moment when we get them all unscrewed. Okay, next screw is let's see. Okay, it's like we are flipping it back over. Ew, some dust on it. It's a dusty disc. Okay, and now we need to what the keyboard out looks like. Wish I had a flathead screwdriver with me at the moment, but I don't. But I can go grab one. Okay. I think we missed a whole bunch of screws that it didn't show in this video. Yeah. Take care of those. I don't even know if it's coming on loose or not. That might have been the only other screw we needed. That would be nice. Okay, that came out. Get them all. Please do not use this video as for how-to purposes, because this will be the blind leading the blind. Let me continue the video. I might be missing something here. This thing off, preferably without breaking it. And the volume switch came loose. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. And I got broken plastic. That's nice. Absolutely nice. Okay, come on, you. I must be missing some screws. Maybe I need to do this. Got it. Okay. I'll leave the keyboard plugged in. Okay, apparently I need to take this black piece off. I believe that's the connector. I don't know if it's going to focus or not, but probably not, but I'm sorry. Okay, let's go ahead and unpack our new SSD. This isn't a brand new one, I think it's refurbished. This isn't my first mSATA SSD. I actually put one in a ThinkPad T430 a couple of years ago that I wound up giving to a friend of mine as a graduation present. So here it is, upside down, of course. Let me zoom out. This isn't going like I wanted it to. Oh, there we are. There's some wires right here. I don't think we need those. I think those must be for something else. Yeah, it looks like he's moving them out of the way. These those red and blue wires. I think there's a screw right there we need to take out so we can screw it into place, and I think I need a real tiny Phillips head. Grab that. The tiny ones are always the most troublesome. And this is no exception. Oh, there went the cover. Oh, could have just used the big one. Okay, we'll keep that nearby. Alright, I guess we can go ahead and do this. Alright. Perfect fit. Now we can put the screw in. Hopefully you can see this. Alright, nice and secure, I think. So we can put this little cover back on. And I think we're ready to go. Reinstall our keyboard. It's a dusty fan. This laptop was probably hardly ever used in its life until I got it. Okay. Put our screws back in. So far so good, I have to say. Now, I forgot to mention the main reason I'm doing this is because I need the regular SSD out of here to use in my new bedroom desktop, a Dell Optiplex 790, I think it is. I'm currently using a 640 gig Western Digital Blue drive in it, which has some smart errors on it, and so I need to get rid of it before a catastrophe happens. Put the RAM door back on. Yeah, this is a great little laptop. I say that when if you're needing a new laptop, don't go to Walmart or anywhere like that and get a brand new one, because they're not as good as these. Just get on eBay, just spend a couple of $100s on a refurbished ThinkPad or Dell Latitude. They're, I think, a lot better than a brand new laptop you can get nowadays, because the consumer end ones are just ugh. Okay. Ugh, I really need to clean this desk. Alright, put this strip back on. Oh, right way around it is. Alright, good to go. Put our battery back in. Alright, we're all back together. Let's see if we succeeded or not. And of course, it's automatically going to go into Windows. I got secure boot on. I probably shouldn't. At least laptop still works. Okay. It's not showing up in my computer, but ooh, that's not good. It's not showing up in Device Manager either. Has something gone wrong? Probably wasting my time hitting this. Okay, there we go. Let's go into the BIOS. Okay. Well, it sees it there. So that's a good sign. Okay, so I guess we can go ahead and get this new mSATA drive working. Instead of doing a clean install of Windows 10, because I really don't feel like going through that right now. We're just going to clone it over to the new drive using Acronis True Image, and which I have on this flash drive, on a multi-boot drive. Go. Just let's see if we can. All right. Temporary startup device. Okay, SanDisk Cruiser. It's my flash drive. Oh. I think I know what's going on. I need to enable Legacy Boot. Let's see. Let's see. Actually, let's just turn Secure Boot off for now. Both. Okay, that ought to do it. Got the old boot up screen there. And there we go. Let me do unlisted, boot Acronis. Okay. I've never used this before, so who knows what kind of mayhem we may get into. Loading or okay, there we go. If this doesn't work, I may have to make a UEFI based booter for this. Okay, let's see, clone disk, that's what we want. Let's do manual. Right, select the source. Okay, Intel SSD. And the destination disk right here. After operation completion, operating systems will not boot from the destination disk in BIOS. Okay. Well, we'll do it anyway. Okay, I guess we'll do proportional. Alright, looks good to me. Let's go ahead and hit proceed. Okay, I don't know how long this will take. Again, I've never used this before. Doesn't really give you much information on this, but okay, 8 minutes, that's not too bad. Of course, it may change. So, I'll pause the video and see you on the other side. Okay, clone disk operation succeeded. So we'll go ahead and hit OK. That was really quick, I have to say. Okay, let's actually turn it off. I don't want to reboot. Don't. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's take the old SSD out. And I put my screwdriver back. Oops. Alright, there he is. And this will be going in my Dell Optiplex 790. Butters, as Flying Scotsman would say. And while we're at it, let's take that other hard drive out for using for storage. Now I can go back in the house and get my DVD-RW drive and put it back in there. But there it is, and its adapter. Alright. This is a 640 gig Hitachi drive. Hopefully I can put a 1 terabyte drive in here someday. That's in the distant future. Get that old SSD out of the caddy. By the way, this hard drive I'm putting in, you never ever want to use it as a boot drive. It is horrendously slow. Okay. Ah, darn it. I'm getting there. Don't you worry. And the screw dropped and I lost it. That's wonderful. Well, I don't think we really needed that screw anyway. So we'll just do without. Oh, you know what? Better put the bumpers on. Should I be concerned that these bumpers don't fit? This is a pretty thick drive. Not one of the slimline ones, and this laptop might not support it. That would be bad. I would not be happy if that was the case. Yeah, this isn't looking good, folks. Why does everything have to be so slim these days? Because this drive isn't going to fit, folks. It's official. Everything has to be so slim and thin and sleek. Well, unfortunately, that means that hardware that I've had that I need to use will no longer work. Because everything has to be thin and slim. Thin and slim. And I do have a 500 gig hard drive I could put in here, but that would mean undoing the work we did on that ThinkPad R61 the other day. Oh, well, there we go. Not very secure. So, let's see if I can get these bumpers on. So it might work, just barely. Innovation involves coughing up money you don't have. Simple as that. And these bumpers are not staying on. So this was designed for a thin and slim drive. We'll be right back. Okay, I got some wider rubber bumpers, so let's see if it'll fit on here. Yeah, it does, but will it still fit in the little bay here? On the truth. I think that must have done it. So now this thing's in the way. Okay. Hopefully this cover can still fit. Yay. Crisis averted. Why is there a rattling noise? Oh, it's the lever for this. So I've got the original DVD-RW drive, and so we can just put this where it belongs. There we go. We're good to go now. So it's a nasty desk. So let's give this a try. Alright. So far so good. Great. This is booting off the mSATA SSD. Alright. Ooh, only 20 gigs left. I've got a pretty big video file on there I need to copy over to another computer, but it's there and accounted for. There we go, Samsung SSD, mSATA, 128 gig. And that's all I really need. So, oh, let's see if our, yep, optical drive. Okay, my data drive is there. So we are all good. All good to go. So, I guess the next thing we need to do is start working on that Optiplex in my bedroom. So let's go do that now. Alright, here's the Dell Optiplex 790. This is a computer I bought at Goodwill about 2 weeks ago for a very reasonable $25. All I needed to add was a hard drive and RAM. It has a Core i5 2400 clocked at 3.1 gigahertz. This is a Sandy Bridge model. I gave it 8 gigs of RAM and a 640 gigabyte hard drive, which we will be replacing in this video. So let's go ahead and take the cover off. It's a little dirty, but oh well. Okay, so first things first, we're going to keep the hard drive in there for now because we need something to clone from. So here's our SSD that we'll be installing. So we will unplug the hard drive and plug it in its place. It's just a temporary thing for right now until we can get everything up and running. Go. There's another. Okay, I need to get another SATA cable. I think there's one in this box under the desk. And there is. This one's kind of broken though. So I don't know how well it's gonna be. That's not very secure, but maybe just for a temporary solution. Okay, I just realized I'm going to have to put this back down under the desk for now so I can actually use this and hook it up, so let me do that. Okay, we're going to do essentially the same thing we did on the ThinkPad. I'm going to try to boot into Acronis True Image. Go. Alright, unlisted. Acronis True Image. Hopefully all the drives are connected properly. Like I said, I'm going to have to use a different SATA cable for that one thing. I didn't know there was a 64-bit version on here. By the way, it's hot today. Very, very, very brutally hot. But that's June in North Carolina for you. Now that is a fast cursor. Okay, let's go to Tools and Utilities, Clone Disk, Manual. Okay, select the source, and it's not seeing my other drive. Fiddle around with the connections. Yeah, it's completely unplugged because this cable is broken. Okay, I don't know if that did it. I was doing it. Well, seeing the SSD at least. Just, again, I don't feel like reinstalling Windows. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a different SATA cable. Hold on. I'm an idiot. I forgot to turn the other SATA port on in the BIOS. That may have had something to do with it, but of course the broken SATA cable wasn't helping anyway, so I went on ahead and replaced it. It's way too long of a SATA cable for this tiny little computer, but it's better than nothing. There we go, I think. Alright, let's try this again. Tools and Utilities, Clone, Manual. There we go. Alright, source is this. Of course, I only want to do one partition because this is partitioned in two ways. I got a partition for the OS and software, and a partition for my files. So I just want to copy the OS portion. Hopefully it will let us. Again, I'm sure there's a way. I'm just new to this software. Any day now. Alright, target the SSD. Okay, I guess this is how we'll do it. If that orange part goes away, then we'll be okay. Might take a minute to process. Basically, it found out, oh, this drive is too small to fit all this data on from the bigger drive, so yeah, it's allowing me to exclude what partitions I don't want to copy over, which is what I want it to do anyway. I just hope I hit the right one. And this 640 gig drive I am not keeping because it is dying. It has reallocated sectors on it, and it's kind of slow. And for data, we will be using this 1 terabyte Western Digital Green drive. Okay, I guess I can pause it here while it does whatever it's doing. Oh, wait, well, that was quick. Okay, I guess that's it. Select partitions. I'm not sure if it did that right, because it's still... Again, I'm still kind of new to this. Let's just start over. That's probably not going to do it. So it's still wanting to copy that other partition, but just try it like this again. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, source is that. Yes. It's... I don't want that partition. It's gonna, you would think selecting this would tell it to exclude it, but then here it is again when and it wants to make a 80-some gigabyte partition for the OS and an 80-some gig partition for the file partition, but I don't want that file partition. This is crazy. Then I won't be able to resize the... Well, maybe I can. Well, we'll just let it do this. Okay. Well, I guess we can always delete the partition later in Windows and resize the OS partition to fill the rest of the space. Well, let's go ahead and do it. And this will probably take longer than it did on the ThinkPad because we're going from a hard drive to an SSD. So I will pause the video right here. Okay, I was gone for a while, so I don't know how long it took, but it's done. So we'll go ahead and close. I was going to try to reboot, but it usually fails. Yeah, I think it's frozen. But what I want to do now is first I want to unplug that 640 gig drive. Get it out of the way. And I want to, before we try doing this through Windows, I want to go into Linux's gparted and see if I can make adjustments there. Okay, let's go to, I think it's under here, yeah, gparted. This is a yummy multi-boot drive. These are very, very handy for when you work on a lot of computers this way. And I still need to put the 1 TB drive in it. Don't touch key map. That was quick. Yeah, there's the file partition, so let's delete that and see if we can expand the OS partition to take up the entirety of the SSD. And that looks like that's all we need to do, so we'll go ahead and apply. This will probably take a while. Or not. It'll be immediate. Yeah, hopefully that didn't break anything. Okay, we're going to shut down because I want to put the 1 terabyte drive in there. All right. Get the keyboard out of the way. Yeah, this isn't the most elegant way of working on a computer, I suppose. But, hey, it works. Alright, take this dying drive out. And put this supposedly good one in. And I've already copied all my data to this the other day, so we should be good to go once we plug it in. Okay, let's plug this in. Yeah, this cable's way too long, but at least it works. Okay, and as for the SSD, well, we don't have anywhere to put it really, but since there's no moving parts in it, I guess we can just slide it over here. Put it right here, kind of. And there we go. And I believe we were ready to go. Okay, let's power it back on. See if we can boot into Windows or not. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, I tried everything I could to get that SSD to boot, but it just refused. I think the problem was I was booting off of a USB drive that wasn't configured for UEFI setups, which is strange because it worked just fine on the ThinkPad earlier. But I tried to make a special UEFI flash drive for Acronis, but I got some kind of runtime error when it would start up, so I just gave up on doing it like that. And so what we're going to do instead is we're going to attempt to make an image of the of this drive right here using my main computer and Macrium Reflect, and then copy it over to the SSD. So what we'll do is take my YouTube drive out of the hot swap caddy, and put this one in. Go. Right, is it showing up? Well, not yet, at least. There we go. Yeah, I deleted the data partition. So, we'll just go to Macrium Reflect. Okay, I don't want to update right now. Let's see where, okay, unselect these, and we'll just make an image of this, and we'll put it there, I suppose. Destination path is included in the image, won't it? Oh, wait, let me start over. Oh, well, there we go. Hit the wrong button. Alright, hopefully this doesn't take too long. Okay, it took about 10 minutes to do that, so we'll close out and pop this back out and slide the SSD in, which might be a little bit difficult since this is designed for 3.5-inch drives and this is obviously a 2.5. So I'm going to have to maneuver it a little bit, but I think I got it. And it's showing up already. Alright, let's go back to Macrium. I've had a long day, folks. And we'll go to Restore. Restore image to this. Or wait a minute, let me just... I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, so... This to restore to, it is this, so let's delete everything on there. Okay, I guess that's gonna do it. Alright, go ahead. Alright, the restore has started. And we'll give it a few minutes and I'll be back. Alright, it's done. There's the drive there up in Windows Explorer and it completed in 7 minutes 58 seconds. So we'll go ahead and take this back out. There we go, and we'll put my regular drive back in here where it belongs. And we will lock it up, lock it back into place once I find the... Oh, there it is. Alright, let's head back to the bedroom and try again. Alright, fingers crossed. Yes! We got it! Yes! That's what I should have used all along, was Macrium Reflect. Oh, I can already tell this is booting up a lot quicker. I should have gotten the original hard drive on camera for comparison, but... Yeah, I put my password in off camera. And I put it in incorrectly. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's a lot quicker. A lot quicker. Yeah, this is exactly what this computer needed, and my Ethernet cable is unplugged. But computer's still halfway apart, and yes, I know I have that on carpet. Don't sue me. So, finally, we got this going, and it's already 9 o'clock. I think we started this at like 4 o'clock this afternoon. So yeah, this took a lot longer than necessary, but we got it done in the end, and that's all that matters. So, I guess until next time, this is Billy Core, signing off. Thank you for visiting the Nostalgia Mall. If you liked what you saw, please like, subscribe, and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also support me on Patreon if you would like. The link to all of these are down below. Until next time, this is Billy Core, signing off.